What if I told you that ADHD actually has very little to do with attention? Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is a neurodevelopmental disorder commonly diagnosed in childhood and may persist into adulthood. Now that may becomes crucial because I'm going to teach you about the brain and the skills necessary to overcome the challenges with ADHD. I'm Jen Taylor, a speech-language pathologist and family strategist. I've helped thousands of families over the last 2 decades with communication and cognitive challenges through the therapeutic process and education to help them become successful in their environment. Now, ADHD, we can look at it kind of like a spectrum disorder where it's going to present with different symptoms depending on the individual. Now, my ADHD might look different than yours, and yours might look different than your child's, and that's kind of what we're talking about. But why is that? Most commonly, we talk about, oh, they have a hard time with attention, or they're really hyper, or they're so impulsive, I can't control, and they're causing all kinds of chaos. But if you break it down neurologically, the skill set that contributes to those symptoms is actually executive functioning. And there are 10 executive functioning skills, and I'm going to teach them to you today. Listen carefully and comment below which one resonates with you. Planning, organization, time management, task initiation, working memory, perseverance, metacognition, self-control, attention, and flexibility. These 10 executive functioning skills make up all of the cognition that kind of gets hard for us to pinpoint when someone's having a challenge. Man, they just can't quite get it done. Or maybe you've had your child come home and their backpack is a mess. They can't turn in their assignments. They've got homework that you worked on hours with them, still crumpled up in the bottom of their bag, not turned in. Maybe their room is atrocious. Maybe they've had difficulty with even cleaning their room, or you're like, this task is so easy, just go. And they can't quite get started. And so what do we think? How do they present? As a parent, you might see a child and go, well, they're lazy. They don't care. They're not paying attention, right? But in reality, they have difficulty with task initiation. They just can't get started on something that they don't want to do. Or maybe the opposite of they can get started, but they just can't quite finish it. Hence the homework building up in their backpack. Let's break down each one of these. Planning is the ability to figure out how to accomplish the goal. What steps do I need to take? Organizing is the ability to maintain the system. Time management is having an accurate understanding of how long a task will take and using time wisely to effectively accomplish that task. Task initiation is the ability to initiate or start a task and the process that allows you to begin something even when you really don't want to. Working memory is the mental processing that allows us to take and hold information in our brain, use it, manipulate it, and work with it. As we've done that, we then regurgitate to help us be successful. Metacognition is being aware of what you already know and using that information to help you to continue to learn. Self-control is the ability to regulate yourself in your thoughts, actions, and emotions. Attention is being able to focus on a person or a task and being able to shift that attention as needed. Perseverance is the ability to stick with a task until it's complete, especially when you don't want to. And flexibility is that cognitive flexibility to shift from one thought to another, and it's being able to deal with new situations and transitions. It's can you deal with change? These executive functioning skills make up the skill set required to be successful in our day-to-day activity. As children grow and develop, they develop these tasks as they go and work towards mastery of them. Someone with ADHD may have a lot more difficulty in that mastery factor. But as we understand what these tasks are, you can hyper-focus in on it and develop that skill and synapses necessary to become increasingly more successful. As you gain that, you now have given yourself this fifth gear almost. Because with someone with ADHD, they're gonna excel in some of these areas, and using that strength as you build up that little weakness and utilizing those strengths, you can accomplish so much more in a shorter period of time and really accelerate that success. Comment below and let me know which one of these 10 items resonated with you. Either you are an expert at it, or maybe you struggle with it, and I'll give you a couple of tasks and exercises to do to help you improve.